The Duchess of Edinburgh and Prince Edward have just shared some incredibly heartwarming details about their enduring 25-year marriage. And the secret might not be what you expected. Their recent 6-day tour of Nepal wasn't just about royal appearances. It was a window into their long-lasting romance, filled with laughter, friendly banter, and plenty of affection. While visiting the Godawari National Botanic Garden on Thursday, the couple held hands, exchanged jokes, and displayed an affectionate connection, showing the world that their bond goes far beyond royal duties. When asked by traveling media about the secret to their happy and enduring marriage, the Duke gave a sweet and simple response. "Because we're best friends," to which the Duchess agreed, adding, "That's true." Their relationship isn't defined by glamour and formality, but rather by an authentic friendship that continues to thrive even after decades of being in the public eye. One moment during the visit highlighted their easygoing and playful nature. Edward was planting a magnolia tree at the garden when Sophie, always encouraging, said, "Keep going, darling," to which he responded, joking, "That's the best bit of exercise I've had in ages." The pair then laughed, reinforcing the sense of joy and light-heartedness that clearly defines their relationship. Humor plays a significant role in their marriage. Speaking to the media about their shared sense of humor, Sophie explained, "There's always got to be humor, especially when you're traveling, and you've got no idea what's about to happen. You've got to laugh." Their easygoing nature was apparent as they engaged in friendly competition. On the hills of Nepal, Sophie revealed, always. Got to be competitive going up those hills, which only added to the playful dynamics of their relationship. It's clear that even on a royal tour, they don't take themselves too seriously and enjoy sharing a laugh wherever possible. Edward, when reflecting on their interaction at the botanical garden, explained the confusion that led to some light-hearted banter between the couple. "There was a wonderful confusion, because they wanted us both to plant the tree, but then Sophie was then going to go and plant a rhododendron. We felt, well, hang on a minute. If you're going to plant the rhododendron, I should plant the tree." There was a lot of banter going on. It was moments like this that highlighted their strong partnership and the genuine fun they share in even the most simple of tasks. As much as their trip to Nepal was about their personal connection, it also reflected their individual commitments to important causes. While Prince Edward focused on engaging with the youth involved in the Duke of Edinburgh's International Award, Sophie dedicated her time to vital discussions around interventions supporting survivors of sexual exploitation, gender-based violence, and trafficking. For Sophie, the issues were deeply personal, and she's made it clear that her work in these areas is about giving a voice to those who often go unheard. In Nepal, Sophie has been a passionate advocate for women, particularly in difficult situations. Women often are excluded or at the bad end of the deal. Unfortunately, women are affected the most when there are difficult issues to deal with, she said, speaking candidly about the impact of conflict and climate change on women. And let's remember, in Nepal, one of the other things we've been doing is focusing on climate change issues. I'm looking at that because we've got populations that are becoming more at risk due to climate change. And of course, those populations are going to find it harder to remain where they are. Therefore, if they have to move, they migrate, and they then become incredibly vulnerable to sexual exploitation, she explained. Sophie's commitment to tackling difficult subjects has taken her all over the world, where she's used her platform to raise awareness about critical issues. If people in my position don't champion people like that, they have very little voice. And they are so very vulnerable, and in many countries, there isn't a lot of help for them, Sophie said. Her approach is not one to shy away from tough topics, and she continues to bang the drum for causes that need attention. Historically, they've always been there, but it's been hard for them to have a voice. And to change behaviors, you have to keep banging the drum. So I keep on banging the drum, she added, showing the unwavering determination with which she champions these causes. Sophie's dedication to her advocacy work was evident when she met with survivors of trafficking and gender-based violence at Mighty Nepal, an organization that focuses on helping those who have suffered from exploitation. I met some of the young women there, and they are really changing their lives with the help of Mighty, she said. Sophie reflected on how, in 1998, a donation made by Prince Charles to the organization had helped them purchase land, which had been a game changer for the organization's future success. Without that, I don't know how far forward they would have been able to get. It really was a game changer for them, she explained. Their time in Nepal was filled with encounters that were both personal and impactful. As Edward and Sophie met with local leaders, the couple continued to shine a light on important causes, such as the struggle of women in vulnerable situations. Their visit was more than a royal tour. It was a chance for them to highlight issues that need global attention. Edward noted, "There are some brilliant organizations and there are some brilliant people who, for most of the time, their work is unsung. And if we can just shine a bit of a light on the work that they're doing, and it helps them to be able to tell the story better and to give them a better profile, then that's what you really hope for." Sophie added, "And also, they're looking for local help from ministers. It's amazing what a royal visit will do. These people will turn up, and then hopefully they might learn something when they get there. And if that changes something for them for the better, then it's great." The royal couple's presence brought attention to critical issues, creating the possibility for lasting change in Nepal and beyond. Their efforts highlight how, even after decades of royal service, Edward and Sophie continue to use their platform for meaningful advocacy. By engaging with individuals and organizations that do important but often unseen work, they help create a ripple effect that extends far beyond their visit.